Wait, Gucci for 50% off? This can't be real. Hey guys, it's Christina and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited because I found an amazing designer deal that I want to share with you. So you guys know that I'm always looking for designer items, but I love to find a good deal, and if that is your jam, you're gonna love my channel. So be sure to stick around and subscribe. My favorite places to go are like Nordstrom Rack, Neiman Marcus Last Call, which they are shutting a bunch of them down. They are only leaving 5 Neiman Marcus Last Calls in the United States, and that's going to be 1 in Florida, 2 in Texas, and 2 in California. So unfortunately, if there was one in your area, you will no longer have it. But there's really good deals there. Saks Off Fifth, Bloomingdale's outlets, just like any of the big department stores, and then they have outlet stores. And if you have any in your area, I definitely recommend you check them out. You need to check frequently because they get designer transfers. Now, some places get more designer transfers than others, and it really just depends on your location, but usually it's the one that's closest to the best mall in your neighborhood. So when I mean designer transfers, they usually get like designer handbags or shoes, and they give them to you for a super discount. Sometimes you can tell the shoe may have been slightly worn and it was a return at Nordstrom, and then they'll sell it at Nordstrom Rack for a huge discount. And that is the case with what I'm about to show you. So I recommend you going to your Nordstrom pretty frequently. There's no way to know like when designer transfers are going to happen unless maybe you become friends with somebody that works there and they can give you a heads up. But usually I just like walk in and I get lucky and find stuff. Sometimes you have to dig around, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes like everything is just at the front of the store, and they have like a huge shelf with all these shoes. Like I've literally walked into my Nordstrom Rack before, and right when I walked in there was like a huge rolling rack full of designer shoes. So sometimes that happens. If not, sometimes you got to go to the designer shoe section and you'll be surprised what you find. So here we go, unboxing. I found something good. So this doesn't always happen, and it's not always at good prices. I have seen Gucci and other designer brands at Nordstrom Rack for not a good price, like only like 10, 15, 20% off. To me, that's not a good deal. Really, you need to get like steep discounts, in my opinion, for it to be a good deal, and it also needs to be like an on-trend item. Sometimes you will see Gucci or Valentino, but like really weird shoes, or like super outdated, or just like a weird style that nobody wants. I was able to find a very on-trend piece for 50% off. So they are the Ace. The Ace sneakers, which are my absolute favorite. I love them more than the Golden Goose. I find them super comfortable. I love my white ones. So I saw these and was like, let me try these on. They have the pink stripe. They're glittery. And I probably won't wear these as much as my white ones just because they are glittery, but I do have the Golden Goose in gold glitter, and I do wear them quite a bit. So I figured the silver with the pink would be definitely wearable. I think it a little bit more edgy because of the glitter. So these were about a 45% savings with a retail price of almost $800, and they were marked down to $449. So big difference. Like I've said, a lot of times when I find Gucci at Nordstrom Rack, it's not priced. It's not marked down that much. It's usually only like 10 to 20% off, and I don't think that's a good deal. But this is something I wear all the time. I have told you guys before how much I love the Gucci Ace sneakers. I honestly get that question like all the time. Like, do you still wear them? Yes. I wear my Gucci Ace sneakers probably 2 to 3 times a week. This is the one that I already have that I wear all the time. It has the pearls and the rhinestones on it, and they're really white, and I love them. So I figured that this would be a good contrast. They're very different, and you couldn't beat the price. Even on the Real and consignment stores, these are going close to retail. It's really hard to find Gucci Ace sneakers at a steep discount just because they're so sought after. And honestly, I would pay full price for them because I love them and wear them that much. I'm pretty sure I paid full price for these. I probably used some Nordstrom notes or something like that, but I don't regret ever buying these. They are the best sneakers ever. I did buy these in a 5.5, and this was the only pair, and it was a 5, and they still fit a 6 or 6.5. So you definitely have to go down a lot in these sneakers. They run really, really big. So they fit okay. Obviously, I wish they had like the half size bigger, but we're gonna make it work. And honestly, these are starting to get a little loose because the more I wear them, they're just getting super buttery soft and loose. So I'm thinking that might happen with these. They might not be, they might not break in as much because of the glitter kind of makes them like tougher, but absolutely love these shoes. A huge steal. So definitely be sure to check out your local Nordstrom racks, and I hope that you guys can find some deals too. If you want to watch me finding other deals, go check out this video next, where you can watch me shopping for insane designer deals, and I'll see you guys in the next video.